You have been playing small for too long, you know it. Deep down, you feel it. Every time you hesitate, every time you shrink yourself, every time you let fear win, you reinforce a version of yourself that isn't even close to what you're capable of becoming. And the truth is, you weren't meant to live a life of hesitation, doubt, and limitation. You were built for more. But here's the problem. You've been conditioned to think small, to settle, to play it safe. And every day that goes by, you convince yourself that someday you'll step up, but someday isn't real. The only thing that is real is right now. Look around you. The people who succeed in life, the ones who achieve their biggest goals, the ones who break through limitations, they don't wait, they don't hope, they don't play small. They take control of their mindset, their actions, and their destiny. And that's exactly what you're gonna do starting today. Think about it. What's stopping you from being where you want to be? Is it a lack of intelligence? No. A lack of resources? No. The only thing standing in your way is the way you think. You've been telling yourself stories. Stories that keep you comfortable, stories that keep you from taking risks, stories that make you believe you're not ready. But let me tell you something. You are ready. You've always been ready. You just haven't decided to believe it yet. Winners don't wait for permission. They don't wait until they feel confident. They don't wait for the perfect moment because they know it doesn't exist. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The ones who succeed act before they feel ready. They step into the discomfort. They take the leap. They fail. They get back up. And they keep going until success is the only option left. So if you want to think like a winner, you have to start by rewiring your mind. You have to stop telling yourself that you'll start tomorrow. You have to stop saying, I'll take action when I feel more prepared, because that day will never come. What will come are more excuses, more delays, and more regret. And let me tell you, regret is the heaviest burden you will ever carry. The pain of discipline, the pain of pushing yourself, the pain of stepping outside your comfort zone, it's temporary. But the pain of regret, that lasts forever. Think about the last time you wanted something badly, but didn't go after it. Think about the times you let fear win. Now imagine where you'd be today if you had just started when you first had the idea. Imagine the skills you would have built, the confidence you would have gained, the progress you would have made. But instead, you let doubt control you. And I know why. Because stepping up is, because failing hurts, because rejection stings. But do you know what's worse? Living a life where you never even tried. You have to change the way you think. Winners don't let fear stop them. They don't sit around waiting for motivation to strike. They don't need someone to give them permission to chase their dreams. They wake up every day and decide to take action no matter how they feel. They show up when they're tired. They push through when they're scared. They commit even when it's inconvenient. And eventually, those small actions compound into massive success. Look at anyone who has ever achieved greatness. They weren't born with some special talents you don't have. They weren't handed success on a silver platter. They simply refused to play small. They trained their minds to think differently. They developed habits that separated them from the rest, and they did it through relentless action, not endless excuses. So, ask yourself, what's the excuse you keep telling yourself? That you don't have time? That you're not good enough? That you don't have the right connections? Every excuse you make is just another chain keeping you tied to the version of yourself that you're trying to outgrow. Winners don't have fewer obstacles than you. They just refuse to let those obstacles define them. They look at challenges and say, I'll figure it out. They look at setbacks and say, this is part of the process. They look at failure and say, this is my lesson. And that's the shift you need to make today. You need to stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as stepping stones. You need to stop letting fear dictate your choices and start using it as fuel. You need to stop playing small and start thinking, acting, and living like the person you were always meant to be. Because at the end of the day, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to knock on your door and hand you your dream life. No one is going to push you harder than you push yourself. It's all on you. And that's the best news possible because it means you have the power to change everything starting right now. So stop waiting, stop hesitating, stop second guessing yourself. The world doesn't need another person sitting on the sidelines, watching opportunities pass by. The world needs people who are willing to step up, to take risks, to believe in themselves even when no one else does. The world needs people like you to stop playing small and start thinking like a winner. Winners think big, act with courage, and push through discomfort. They know that failure is just a stepping stone, not a dead end. Every time you fall, you have a choice: stay down or rise stronger. Champions always choose the latter. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you stopped making excuses and started making progress. Picture yourself overcoming obstacles, proving doubters wrong, and achieving what once felt impossible. That future is real, and it starts with the actions you take today. The road to success isn't easy, but it's worth it. Winners embrace the struggle because they know it builds them into something greater. They don't run from the fire, they walk through it. And when they emerge, they're stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. If this message spoke to you, if it lit a fire inside you, then don't let that fire die out. Keep pushing, keep growing, and keep stepping into the greatness that is already within you. And if you want more inspiration, more motivation, and more ways to level up your mindset and your life, then make sure you subscribe to this channel, because this is just the beginning. There's so much more ahead, and I want you to be part of this journey. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's build the life you were meant to live together.